Hello, 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 and welcome. Come on in, everyone. How are you doing today? Let's see, who do we have with us? Mary Rose, have to leave, but definitely with you in spirit. It's going to be an interesting weekend, isn't it? Easter is calling, and some of the prep work that's required for that is pulling some away, but let's get some writing done while we can. I will be back tomorrow, guys, for a special 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern 1 hour session for anyone who's trying to just get a little bit of writing in before all the family stuff happens, or between the family stuff. And hopefully we will be able to do more, but we'll see how everyone's energy is. Garrett, I'm going to guarantee 2 sprints tomorrow, but if there's energy for more, we will definitely do them. Let's see. Exotic expression. Hello, I've just finished up my work for the day, but I will stick around to chat and try to get a few things set up for tomorrow. How is everyone? Sorry, voice is still trying not to be nice to me. Hey, Jenna. Hello, lovelies. I hope you're well. I sent a hug to the like button. Love that. Hope you're taking care of you this weekend. Hoping to get some writing done now that all the cleaning and admin marketing is done. That sounds like a plan. Exotic expression said hello to Jen, and I see you. Carrie, welcome. Hello. Phyllis, how you doing? Dina, I'll be around for sprints tomorrow. Awesome. And Adina, hello. How are you? It's been a while. Phyllis, excited to join for my second retreat day. Yes, I look forward to tomorrow as well. 2 or more sprints sound great. Awesome. Welcome, Teresa. Okay, guys. Notifications are, I think, floating around there and doing their thing. I'm not sure what happened with Facebook yesterday. I think we just had one of those fun little Facebook anomalies that occasionally happen. I remember when I first started that at the 1 hour mark, it would sometimes do odd things. So if for some reason it does that again, hopefully it doesn't, just come over to YouTube. YouTube and Twitch yesterday stayed very stable, and just search the Revised Writer. If you're in the Heart Breathings group, there's also a link in the calendar within the banner above there that you can also click on. But the simplest way is just search the Revised Writer, and then you'll find us and you can keep writing. I honestly don't know what it did. Facebook is its own thing. Elaine, hello, hello. Making breakfast, the first sprint. Nice. I made a point of eating food today, so I feel a lot better. Yesterday, I didn't eat anything until about 5 p.m. I can go without food for a good amount, but that was a little much. And Adina, hoping to get some words in. Thank you for hosting. You're so welcome. Phyllis, my goal is for today is to complete my revision of the chapter I started yesterday. Nice. Yeah, on mine I ended up making a slight discovery for structure. The scenes I wrote yesterday will get used, but they're going to get used later. I think for the structure I want a few more things to happen before that. So I have a feeling yesterday I wrote the midpoint, give or take, because it kind of works with a nice pinch point right before that as well that I wrote the day before. So I think that's what I'm going to go with for that. And then it'll probably need a little tweaking, but I think it's more powerful and a bit more dynamic if I go that path. Teresa, there we go. Switch to YouTube. Hello, just in case. Like I said, usually it is perfectly fine. No idea what it chose to do yesterday, but just a heads up to everyone that if it happens again, and it could just be, it's a busy weekend. It's Easter weekend. It is. It's also Camp NaNoWriMo. There's quite a bit of streaming going on everywhere. So there's lots of people visiting via Facebook and Zoom and everything else. So there just may have been maybe too much demand on it. who knows? But yeah, just in case that happens, you guys know how to find me. Amy, hello, how are you doing? Okay, guys, joining in, I have some planning and admin that needs doing this first sprint and back to revisions. Nice. I am dying to work on a distraction, and I know it's a distraction, but I so want to put it together. I think I'm going to resist though, because it's probably I want to get words this weekend. Words are far more important. Phyllis, the revised writer. Yes, I think this chapter is going to be the first chapter of my memoir. I need to cut it down a bit. Now at 1,800 words. Well, it's not a bad length for a chapter. Is it a bit wordy? Is it needing what's the word I want to use here? Does it go on too long for the purposes of the memoir? I guess is are you looking for more of a hook to get people to get past that chapter 1? Okay, guys. Okay, let's dive in and do our first 2-minute micro sprint plan. For anyone that is new, we do things a little differently around here. We do 4 25-minute sprints, which is fairly normal, but we don't do just a 5-minute break. What we do is we use part of the break to do a 2-minute micro sprint plan to decide and to define what we want to do with the next sprint. What you're needing to reveal about your character plot or setting, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, what the protagonist is trying to prove or prevent, the action steps you're going to take to get there, and the resources that you need to accomplish that. Also, for anyone that's in revisions, you can use this as also an area to park any notes to yourself as you're doing the revision of things that may be coming to you, or even at any point actually in the story. If something comes to you that you know you want to change from previously, you can just write that down there in your micro sprint plan, and you may not execute it at that moment, but you might want to proceed forward with the story as if it's already done. So put an asterisk or star, and that way you can continue knowing where it is that you came up with this, and also so you can find it later, so you can put that into your regular notes for your novel. Phyllis, to the revised writer, I think I wrote too much about the other characters and don't delve into my protagonist, me. I want to focus it more on the protagonist while introducing other characters. That sounds like a solid plan. Very good. Okay, guys, so let's dive into our first 2-minute micro sprint plan. We're going to use the prompt in the next sprint, I will. And let's do this, guys. What did you come up with for a plan? I decided I'm going to insert a scene here that shows more of the dynamic of how the antagonist, though she doesn't know she's an antagonist yet, is interfering and restricting her without giving her any explanation why. Let's see, Elaine, plan for my first sprint, make pancakes. Oh, sounds amazing. And then do some admin social media batching. Nice, good plan. A little envious on the pancakes. Phyllis, in my first sprint, I am going to make dinner and update my Kanban plan for the session. Sweet. Jenna, in the sprint, I will switch out the last load of towels for folding while adding more to Book Forest Chapter 4. Nice. Yeah, I have to figure out how I think I need to make sure I take a moment to put a header on this one, because I think I'm going to be doing these scenes a little bit out of order for a little bit. I also discovered something cool yesterday. For anyone who was with me yesterday, I was playing with dictation. I was using Google Docs on my phone, which worked fairly well, but I also realized I could do that on my iPad too. So more options, and I get to see how the Apple version works versus the Android version, and see who's better at it. Rita, I plan on continuing editing main character first view of her new home, a unique camp school. I discovered some changes are needed. I'm with you on that. Teresa, in the sprint, I will be closing out this scene, leaving a nice little hook into the next chapter, which I already have planned. Ooh, sweet, love it. Okay, guys, let's dive into our first 25-minute sprint. Around here, we start strong and we end strong, so let's get started and get those words on the page. 25 minutes, guys. Good luck, good writing, and I'll see you on the other side. So how did you make out? Let's see. Chris, in the sprint, I am writing scenes from the opening of my new project. Gonna figure out how they meet cute. Oh, I love meet cutes. Phyllis to Chris, I love the meet cute. Can't wait to hear what you come up with. Awesome. Louise, I'm here finally. Hey, Elaine said hi to Louise, and pancakes were had. Lysanda, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello. How are you doing, Lysanda? Jenna added about 100 words to book 4, chapter 4. Husband called on his way home from work and distracted her. Good, bad husband? Alexis, hello. Finished the main edit pass. Just have to tweak a few things before I call it done. Awesome. And Louise, hi to Elaine. Okay. I ended up with 512 words. I don't know if I like dictation on the iPad quite as much. It is done differently. And interestingly enough, for anyone who was here in the conversation yesterday, when I do it on my Android, if I want quotation marks in Google Docs, I have to say quotation marks. If I want quotation marks in on my iPad, I do the dragon technique and I say open quote, close quote. So very interesting that they are both Google Docs, but they are not the same. Louise, I'm going to paint my nails and edit yet another chapter during this next sprint. Nice. I love the self-care. That is perfect. Rita edited 4 pages. I fear it will take this chapter a bit longer. Keep going. That's okay. Jenna, good husband. He wanted to make sure he picked up the right cake from the store that his mom wanted for tomorrow. Good husband, yes. Teresa, 583, didn't meet my sprint goal. My character went a different direction, so now my first chapter is going to be longer than I initially meant it to be. Laugh out loud. Well, that if it's an interesting moment, that could be, it could be your chapter 1, and chapter 2 could be her doing the other, maybe, depending on length and stuff, of course. Phyllis, Kanban updated, dinner prepared. Nice. Inca arrived 10 minutes in after watching a film with hubby. Typed up about 500 words of notes. Nice. Teresa, very interesting. Okay, guys, let's dive in and do our second 2-minute micro sprint plan. No, wrong screen. Hold on, guys. There we go. So again, what you need to reveal about character plotter setting, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do, what they're trying to prove or prevent, what the action steps you're going to take to get there, what does that character need to do to accomplish that, what do you need on that page to make this happen, what is it setting up, especially if it's one of those foreshadowing scenes. And then the resources you're going to need around you, whether that be your notes, your coffee, your favorite candle scent lit to just ignite your mind and get it on this project. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer going up. In the next sprint, I will. Let's see here. What did you come up with? Dina spent that sprint making almond macaron cookies, kosher for Passover, and so easy. In the next sprint, I will continue working on my outline structure of my work in progress. Those sound amazing. I have to go look. Do you have a recipe you'd like to share? Phyllis, in the next sprint, I will finish my dinner, then I will start editing my chapter. Goal, edit 2 paragraphs, 200 words. Nice. Teresa, in the next sprint, I will finish chapter 1 and begin chapter 2, showing some more of the status quo world. Setting up for the meet cute. Nice. Jenna, self-care during the sprint, and then back to chapter 4. The king has been captive for 5 years and brainwashed to lead the enemy against his family people, not liking his first chapter in this book. You might not be liking it, but it sounds amazing. Wow. You write that and you've got me. Lysanda, in the sprint, I will create a new outline for draft 3 using Lisa Daly's romance speed sheet. Oh, that's a good one. Elaine, next sprint, I will get some social media batching done. I kind of finished my first draft of the book yesterday. Nice, I think. I love how you word that. That's perfect. Isn't that always the case, though? Let's see. Inca, in the next sprint, I'll be figuring out the next episode of my newsletter story. Nice. Amy, got the meds and food taken care of for sprint and checked in with my planner, but didn't get the email done. The sprint, I will finish the email and fill and run the dishwasher. Hopefully I'll make it into book edits after that, depending on how long the email takes. You don't have to get it done perfectly. Get down the bullet points that you need, and then you could always walk away, get some writing done, and you can go back and future you can edit that and make it stronger while you mull over the points that you put down. Lysanda, yes, Jenna, sounds interesting. Definitely. For me, I figured out that I have just broken my character. The things that she wanted are now completely out of reach, and now the boy that she likes is going to be taken from her as well, in terms of permissions. So she's not happy. All right, guys, let's dive in and do our next 25-minute sprint. Deep breath, guys. Let's dive in. For anyone who's joined us recently, how are you doing? Let us know. Also, guys, I will be back tomorrow for a special, if I could say it, Easter edition, 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm guaranteeing 2 sprints, just so we can get some writing done. But if we have a good crowd and we have the energy, we will do more. You know that, guys. Chris, in this sprint, I'm going to do some brainstorming and then hurry up and decide which way to go for the rest of the opening. The wheels aren't totally turning on the story yet, but getting there. I hear you on that. Amy, good advice with the bullet points. This email is a response to some questions from my publisher's new publicity person who isn't familiar with my book. Oh yeah, definitely get your bullet points down, walk away, come back to that with a fresh mind, and that way you can make sure what's there needs to be there. This sounds like a very, very important email. Okay, guys, let's dive in. 25 minutes. Yay, bonus sprints. Yes. I love you, Elaine. Okay, guys, 25 minutes. Good sprinting, and I'll see you on the other side. decided to do. Yes, Amy, yeah, I'm not sure why. We had this problem about, I want to say about a year ago. Like I said, it was one of the reasons why I ended up going to YouTube in the first place. We would basically be able to go for about an hour, and then YouTube would just, or Facebook would just go, bloop, nope. So, maybe they switched something back to the way it was back then. Not 100% sure. I haven't changed. I mean, you guys see all sorts of like visual changes and stuff that we've done, but that wouldn't affect Facebook. So I don't know if Restream did something or Facebook did something, or but as you can see, YouTube is going fine, so I don't think it's Restream either, but we'll see. Hopefully something will come up soon and we can find out what is actually going on so that we can change it if it's possible. Jenna, thanks to the Rose Fighter, you're welcome, and to Lysanda. Added another few hundred words to chapter 4 after all was said and done. Should finish this one and go on to doing chapter 5. Nice. Elaine ended up scrolling endlessly through deposit photos. That sprint. Deposit photos. I don't know that one. I'll have to look that up. I ended up with about 439 that time. I did a combination of dictation and typing on my iPad, trying to figure out hello voice, how I wanted to quite shape the scene, because she's going to resist, of course, and fight this news, but at the same time she can't openly fight the person that she's fighting. She can try, but it's not going to get her very far. So she's going to start figuring out how she's going to be doing this stuff in secret, if she wants to actually accomplish any of this. Teresa, 559 words. Nicely done. Okay, we are at the midpoint, guys. So if you haven't gotten out of your seat, stand up and stretch. If you're going to drink coffee or tea, time for some water. If your eyes are starting to get sore, maybe close them for a moment and just let them rest for a second. Phyllis, great sprint, finished dinner, edited, rewrote 4 paragraphs, 500 words, going to update my Camp NaNoWriMo board now. Sweet. Okay, guys, let's dive into our 2-minute micro sprint plan, what you're trying to reveal, what you're trying to get your protagonists to do, what they're trying to prove or prevent, the action steps you're going to take to get there, and the resources you need as well. Also, this is a new one, but if there's anything your character is trying to conceal or hide, I will have to be adding that in there to have, but I think that's a good one because often our characters are not being completely forthright, and I think this is a part one to add. There, I'll put myself a little note. Phyllis, no, hold on. Inca, I'm really struggling to figure out where I'm going with my next episode. So I typed up 550 words of notes instead. I have 2 full notebooks to transcribe. Ooh, well, little by little, and typing is faster if it's already on the page. So be kind to yourself and step by step. Is that expression? You can do it, Inca, one step at a time. You've got this. You've got this. She knows she's got this. You are. Take a deep breath. Don't get overwhelmed. Just one session at a time. That's all you can do. Don't push. Don't burn yourself out. Be kind. Rita, I was wondering what happened. I need to clarify what to see and explain during the scene. Yeah, I don't know with Facebook. It's a very temperamental platform. It's a very love-hate relationship. When it's working great, it's awesome. And when it decides not to work, well, we have workarounds. We do things to make things keep going forward. Okay, guys, let's do our next 2-minute micro sprint plan. In the next sprint, I will. what did you come up with? In the next sprint, I will finish Chapter 4's mirror of Chapter 6 and start Chapter 5 to sit in between the two for suspense. Nice. Yes, I've decided that she is going to volunteer to go and do something so she can get away from this character, and she'll have a happy surprise when she gets to flirt with the boy that she likes. And this is going to be, it's not their meet cute, but it's their moment when it gives her a little bit of hope that maybe there is more for her in this world. Teresa, this sprint I need to get more words in for Chapter 2, reveal some details about my main character. Nice. Lysanda, in the sprint I will continue to work on my outline. Nice. Rita, Jenna, what do you mean mirror of Chapter 6? Yes, actually, what are you, are they very similar, or are they tied together, and one is the setup and one is the outcome? What are you going for there? Elaine, in the sprint, I will keep trying to find a photo for one of my main characters using Canva. Perfect. Phyllis, in the next sprint, I am going to make some tea. I will continue editing, rewriting my intro chapter. Goal, 3 paragraphs, 300 words. Sweet. Okay, guys, let's see. We'll give Jenna just a second to respond if she wants to. She doesn't have to. Okay, guys, just for anyone who's joined us recently, I am back tomorrow, 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern for the special Easter edition. I am guaranteeing 2 sprints, but there will definitely be the potential for more, for bonus sprints, because if we have an active group, I'm not going to shut that down, and we will continue to get more words. So, for sure 2 sprints, but probably more. So come and join me, and we can squeeze a little bit of writing in on what is a family day. Hopefully I've picked a time that will allow everyone to just come in, get a little bit of writing done, and their families will be okay with that. Okay, guys, let's dive into our 3rd sprint. 25 minutes. Good luck, good writing, and I'll see you on this side. Hoping I will wake up early enough tomorrow. If not, I will dive in when I do. That sounds perfectly fine. Okay, guys, 25 minutes. Good luck. How did you make out? Let me see here. I have to jump into here. One thing I do love about Camp Nano is it is so easy to figure out what word count we're at. Okay. 517 that time, and I think I made some good headway. Elaine said hi to Dizzy, and I found the right photos and started social media batching at last. Awesome. Those are resources. Sometimes we need to gather our resources as part of our action plan. Let's see, Lasanda, I got Act 1 outlined. Ooh, nice. Laura, 650 words. Nicely done. It looks like a lot of people were able to find us. That's good. I don't know with Facebook, guys. It's an interesting program. Phyllis revised 4 more paragraphs, 490 words, and you were going to go for 300. Nicely done. Denise, I will reread my notes and try to flesh out more of my characters. Nicely done. You got this. Okay, guys, we are heading into our final sprint of this session. We have... let me bring up the calendar. Can't remember who comes next. Let's see. Oh, Tamara's on at 7 p.m. and then Ree will close us out for the night at 9 p.m. to finish out our final day here of the virtual writing retreat. Rita continued working out some problems. I don't know how I missed them the first few times of read-throughs. It's amazing how you probably had bigger issues that you were dealing with, and these ones are just smaller ones. That have now boiled to the surface because now they're the most annoying thing on the page. Jenna, chapter 4 and 6 done, and started chapter 6 over 1K between the 3 in this stream so far. Nice. Inca, 1,285 words of notes typed up. My brain is not in drafting mode tonight. I've written about 2.5K on my newsletter story today, though. Well, maybe that's what you need to get done, and your mind is making sure you're focused on that. Teresa, 518 words. Nicely done. Okay. We are diving into our last 2-minute microsprint plan. The only thing we're going to do differently here is we're going to try to set ourselves up for where we want to finish off, so that kind of pre-plan that a little bit, so that we know where we want to be, how we want to basically jump in the next time we do our writing. So we can set ourselves up into a good spot that will make the writing easier to work on the next time we write. Okay, so what you need to reveal about plot, character, is setting, what you're trying to prove or prevent, what your protagonist is trying to do on the page, what they're maybe trying to hide or conceal, the action steps you're going to take to do that, and the resources you need, as well where you want to end up, so your writing is really easy to pick up after you take a break, whether that be a few hours or a few days or even a week. Okay. Oh, thank you, Laura, for subscribing. Okay, guys, let's do our last 2-minute microsprint plan. In the next sprint, I will 2-minute timer going up. Phyllis, in the last sprint... Oh, they rolled off the screen. Sorry. Almost. In the last sprint, I want to continue revising this chapter, 3 more paragraphs, 300 more words. I will then update my Kanban and plan for tomorrow. Amy had some interruptions and missed the last break, but I finished the email. Woo. Must load the dishwasher first this sprint, but then revisions. Finally, you're back on track. You've got this. Lysanda, in the final sprint, I will work on Act 2, Part 1 of the outline. I want to make sure the structure is there before I start Draft 3. Good move. Elaine, in the final sprint of the session, I'll try to pick out some quotes from the new book to add to the social media promos. Beautiful. Love that. Phyllis, I would like to reach my halfway goal of 5K words revised for Camp NaNoWriMo by the end of our retreat weekend. Oh, you've got this. We still have one more here, and we have 8 more after that. You've got this. You've got this. Jenna, I'll finish chapter 5. The king's brother is being persuaded to return to the front lines efforts to save the king and locate the missing queen and now 5-year-old prince in Scotland, not known yet. Interesting. Amy, I think this chapter should only need a read-through and whatever minor fixes I find in that. It's not involved in the character arc I'm mainly adjusting. Interesting. But it is needed, right? Alexa's final sprint, trying to make sure I nail the ending of the book. You've got this. Stay strong. And it might take more than once, but you've got this. Inka, I'm going to plan tomorrow's to-do list on my priority Kanban board. Love that. Amy, but it centers around a fight between 2 dragons, so that's fun. Oh, you got my attention. Rita, in this final sprint, I will begin to tour with the main character and the adults, and then meeting her cabin mates. Nice. Okay, that sounds awesome, guys. Just again, one more reminder, guys. I am back tomorrow for a special Easter edition, 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern, guaranteeing 2 sprints. But if we have a good crowd and we have the energy, we will do more. Okay, guys. Amy, yes, it is a needed scene. The broken character just isn't in this one. It belongs to another character. Excited for this. Louise finished the last edits on this book. It's ready for my editor. Beautiful. Congrats. That is awesome. You know what? You need some fireworks. You are awesome, and you just need to be celebrated. That is so amazing. Louise, congrats. It's awesome. Congrats. Woo! You guys have all rocked it this weekend, but Louise, that is awesome. Very awesome. That is amazing. Yes. Okay, guys. Well, on that note, let's dive in and get work on our books. So we can all be in the same place as Louise. Yes. Come on, I'm making my iPad grumpy. Okay, guys, let's do this. 25 minutes. Let's finish strong. Yes, woohoo, and congrats, and awesome, and confetti, and fireworks, and all the things. Thanks so much to the sprints, and congrats, Louise. You are so welcome, Chris. And Lysanda, you've got this, Alexis. You do. And congrats, and the dream. Exactly. Okay, guys, let's dive back into our books. Our works in progress. 25 minutes, and I'll see you on the other side. Good luck, guys. Thank you, Phyllis. So how did you do? How'd you make out? Let's see here. Let's see what my word count is. That was a very pleasant scene to write. I like that. Ah, her heart is about to be broken. I feel like such a meanie. 647 that time. Let's see. Nina had to go, but she said I think she'll be with us tomorrow. Bitzerk, let's see, Bitzer Blitz. Alexis, thanks for the sprints. You are so welcome. Teresa, 427, nicely done. So far today, guys, I'm at 2,834. I did a squeaker writing beforehand during Lisa's. I got about, how many did I do that time? About 700 that time. So, we're looking at about 2,100 or so this time around. This session. Lysanda, I finished the rest of Act 2 and Act 3 of the outline and got some more ideas. That is awesome! Elaine got some quotes picked out and put them in via Canva. Nice. I'm beginning to love Canva. It is a very fun little program. And it's very handy because I can just use it on my iPad or my computer. Jenna, I need to keep a list of the ways dictation. That's one of my character names. That's ovary has been ovary, February, Boyard, yogurt, and more might be a fun list to share in a future newsletter. I love that. Rita, my screen is, oh my god, let's see if I can get everybody here. Rita, the tier was easier than expected. Happy with that. Just FYI, Tamara is back at 8 heart breathings for the next time or so. I'll be breaking for supper and that back at it. Definitely, thank you. And then Ree is after her at 9 p.m. Laura, so happy I wrote about hiking down to, I don't even have waterfalls in Arizona and remembered the heat and the aquamarine blue waters. Jenna, I reached my daily goal for today with my word count and started making up the lost time. Nice. Lysanda, you are so welcome, and you guys know I love doing sprints with you, so just keep coming and I'll keep doing them. Amy got the dishwasher loaded and humming away. Sadly, there are still more dishes in the sink, so I started working on the dragon fight chapter. Much more fun than dirty dishes, definitely. But a battle in and of itself. Phyllis finished revising the chapter, 400 more words, 4 more paragraphs. Nice. Phyllis updated my Kanban, going to reread the chapter tomorrow and reconsider the ending. Sweet. Definitely see you tomorrow, Rita. Guys, I will be back tomorrow, 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern, so come and join me for our Easter edition. I will wear my bunny ears. Inga, I'm ready to hit the ground running tomorrow with my priority task list. I'm wiped out now, though. Hope you all have a productive and fun evening. Thanks for hosting. You're so welcome. I'll see you tomorrow. Sounds good. Phyllis, great session today. Thanks, and see you all tomorrow. Definitely. Okay, guys, I'll let you go so anyone who still has energy can jump on to Tamara's. And remember, reads tonight if you want to get some more words. Elaine, thank you so much for the sprints. You're so welcome. Amy, yes, definitely a battle unto itself. Fortunately, the hard part, drafting, is already done. Nice. Teresa, thank you. You're so welcome. Elaine, and thanks for dancing, Steve. You are so welcome. Okay, guys, I will see you either tonight on Reese or I will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Have a great night and happy Easter for anyone who can't make it. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.